The idea behind the best skiing at the moment was born almost 20 years ago. And I was an aspirant guide then, working in Le Grave in France, and I started to understand the microclimates and how the low pressures are moving and creating a lot of snow on one side of the mountain, but no snow at all on the other side. And I realized for me as a skier and as a guide, I wanted to create an experience where we can go where the snow is good and not having to stay in one single ski resort. Skiing for me is not just the turns and the snow itself. It's the whole experience about the culture and the history, the people living in these valleys. And if I make a run on the backside of some mountain and end up in a smaller ski resort somewhere, and I learn something new about this valley in Italy or Switzerland, I think that makes the skiing so much more rewarding than just doing laps up and down the same chairlift. Perfect can be the enemy of good. And I think that is something to keep in mind when you're looking for powdered snow. You can read all these snow forecasts and collect all this information and try to make up your mind about where to go. But in the end, you just have to go somewhere, explore, and really truly enjoy the skiing that you find. So basically the way it works is that the Alps is almost shaped like a boomerang, with Geneva on the outside and Zurich above, and then you have Milano and Torino below on the Italian side. And when the weather is moving in from the west, that creates a lot of snow in resorts like Chamonix, Val d'Isère and all the way down through France. And if the snow is coming from the north, it hits the Swiss side with Andermatt and Engelberg and all the way over to Mürren and Wengen. And then if it pushes up from the Mediterranean from the south, you get a lot of snow in the Piemonte region up to Aosta, Alagna, Gressoney, Champoluc and that area. But the most interesting thing is actually all the small resorts hidden in between the big well-known names. And if you can use these weather systems and move easily from the airport where you're landing to the area where you have the best snow, that's where best skiing at the moment really makes sense to me.